go right to Metal Harbor, and I still cannot remember what I was gonna try to say, so not gonna worry about it. Now there are 4 animals that we want here. The problem is we have 7 already, and we can only carry 10 at once. So what we are going to do is pick up 3 of them, drop off our animals back at the Chao Garden, and then we're gonna come back for the last one. I remembered. What I was going to say was either I stole this from someone or I just modified it from something I saw. Don't you love how I just ended it though? Alright. This one is annoying to get. Alright, forget that guy. We can... Oh, no. Oh, the things I do to avoid chaos drives. Yeah, the thing is, guys. Ooh, good thing I missed this. You don't want to hold A after the homing attack. Because if you do, and you get that jump up kind of thing going on, you go right into the chaos drive. That's not what you want to do. And I almost did it again. I really wasn't trying to homing attack the guy. I was trying to just move forward onto the platform, but it was just looping me right back around to the guy. Looking for the seal? Yeah, it's a seal, which I could have already gotten. Here it is. And actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Those are the 10 animals we have right now. We're going to drop those off and come for the last one, which is the 3rd Chao animal box. The 3rd Chao box animal syntax is something fun, guys. Actually, you know, I think I'll be able to do just one more trip to get 11 animals, then come back with both hero and dark characters and drop it off. Don't worry about me, I'm just thinking about logistics. And I have to sell that later. Which one do we want to do? Do we want to do Avon first? Do we want to do Maria? Do we want to do Corzin? You, my buddy. You're coming first.
Don't worry, buddy.
Alright. Count the animals, make sure that you don't forget which ones he's interacting with. 1. 2. Probably gotta cut this out. Also, enjoy the effects of the body. 3. Make sure you don't mix up accidentally giving the wrong Chao items. Hot items. Ooh, that little flame above his head, I think that comes from the Hatfish, or any ghost type. Yeah, they also learn behaviors when they get animals that aren't important to the game. But yes, so we gave him those 10 animals. We're gonna give him the other ones. I'm gonna sell this on my way out. Hey guys, so we are back in Metal Harbor, not Harmer. The Metal Harbor. It sounds like a wrestling name. I don't know. Getting back on topic though, we're back in Metal Harbor to grab the 4th animal here, and our 11th total. Making sure to break all 3 Chao boxes so that on the 3rd we'll get the animal. And if I didn't explain so before, by feeling it's pretty self-explanatory, the 3rd Chao box will only give you the special animal if you have broken all 2 of the Chao boxes. And you'll see when I get this animal that I was stupid enough to accidentally get a penguin again. But it's not going to matter that much because he's on the end, so he'll be cancelled out if we get a 10th end.
Stage select.
So we're going right to Prison Lane for the next 3 animals. Tails will be helping us get the otter, the gorilla, and the tiger. I believe one of them is in a pipe in this room off to our left. Let's see what we got. These pipe ones always change. Oh, it's another sheep. We don't want that. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit all over the place, I do realize. Do I need an otter? Yes, I do. Good. But I'm going to, just so that the 2nd Chao box will give me the 4 animals, I don't have to go farther than I need to, if that makes any sense. Alright, there's a tiger wandering around here. Ah, come back, Abe. He's trolling me going into the cage. And there should be a gorilla right here. Yep, alright. Those are the only 3 animals we needed, so we're gonna exit, and our next stop is, ooh, Pumpkin Hill with Knuckles. That'll be interesting. Alright, so we only need 2 animals here. The skeleton dog and the bat. I remember what mountain they're on. No, actually, I'm not 100% sure which mountain it is. But I can see them in my mind where they are. Oop, one of them is definitely here. It's the skeleton dog. Where is it? Oh, right there. Bam. And now just a bat. Bat. Where can I find it? Oh, I remember where he is now. He's definitely here, right? Right? Yep, Batty, right there. For some reason, he's not the third Chao box. I don't know why. There's not always a rhyme or reason. Actually, I don't think Ghost ever in third Chao box. I think that's mostly for Mythic. That's something for me to think about, try to remember. Our next stop is also Knuckles. It's Wild Canyon. That's not wrong. This is Wild Canyon. We have two animals to get here. The Warthog and the Cheetah. I used to have a different route in high school that I would do. I might have been more efficient. I'm not sure. But I know the Condor is somewhere around the ground. Excuse me, the Cheetahs. Yeah, Condor is right here. It's funny because I found that Cheetah. I was gonna find it in the next stage because I forgot my high school route, which was much more efficient than this, to be honest. Because I never wrote it down. But
it's closer, 2 more left.
No, thanks, go. It was just habit to grab that stupid Master Emerald Shard. And we're gonna find the third Chao box so that we can grab the dragon. Did I get the one over here? I think I didn't. Fix that problem right now. And bam! Dragon right there. Yes. In my old high school route, I got a lot more animals with dark characters. I used Rouge and everything, but all we get now is a bear from Shadow. Hey guys, amusingly enough, I just realized that I forgot to show off one animal of the 21, getting it and giving it to the Chao. The Warthog in Radical Highway. This is the second animal that I get with a dark character. I was wondering, because, you know I changed the route a little so I didn't use Rouge, but I was sure I got more than one animal with a dark character. Anyway, the Warthog is here, and I'm going to give it to the Chao because I kind of forgot to. Well, you know what? That route isn't that inefficient. The only problem with it is having to enter Metal Harbor twice. It's kind of weird, but it's not that bad otherwise. Either way, I love how they just are randomly sitting right next to each other like that. That's hilarious. Where's this 10th animal? I always, for some reason, have trouble finding this random 10th animal. It wanders away somewhere. And, oh, there he is. I don't know how I lost track of him. I really need to clean these glasses and get out of this lair. And just to make sure that you guys understand, every animal that any hero character ever picked up in the stages will be released when any character at all of that side enters the world. So if you got an item with Tails and you enter with Sonic, just so that you realize that animal will come, Tails' animal will come out with Sonic. And now this guy has interacted with all 21 animals. The game will not tell you, because the game is mean, but it did happen. Basically what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make sure he's really happy and really dark, because I want Avon to be my Devil Chao. And then, well, just make sure he's balanced. What I do to make sure he's balanced is constantly interact with him with all 4 types of Chaos Drives, basically alternating. Like, I'll go into stages, and I'll destroy Eggman's robots. Not Eggman's robots, that's different. GUN robots. And only take Chaos Drives that alternate in a sequence, and I'll come back with 8, and I'll just do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And make sure he is all balanced up so that when I met all the requirements, he will become Chaos Chao as he should. So I guess I'll show that off a little bit. I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but I might as well show it. Hey guys, I just returned from Iron Gate. I chose a shooting level on purpose because that's easiest for getting Chaos Drives. And you'll see I have 2 of each color, yellow, green, red, and purple. Yellow is swim, red is power, green is run, purple is fly. I believe I've said that already, just want to make sure. Now I'm just going to go interact with him, yellow, green, red, purple, yellow, green, red, purple. I'll do that a number of times to make sure he's balanced. And then I will wait a very long time, making sure to constantly keep him happy so that I don't fail the happiness requirement, petting him constantly, because even once you get him to max happiness, it could go down due to something as stupid as him tripping. But what I highly, highly, highly recommend you do is to, at given intervals, after doing stuff like this with him, to exit the garden and save his progress. And do that even after waiting for a bit of time for him to grow up and become an adult. Because that way, you have his state saved at certain points before he evolves, in case when he evolves you fail somehow and he does not become a Chaos Chao. That's just covering your own rear end. So that if you have to do stuff over again, if you have to figure out what you did wrong, you don't have to wait a really, really long time after you make modifications for him to grow up. And do not, if you fail, do not exit the garden and save the regular way with him having failed already, because then you'll have to wait for an entire reincarnation, which, as I said, is about 20 hours, so have fun with that. And don't worry, if you make a mistake, I've done it all before. It's highly unlikely that on your first time you'll do it right. I mean, maybe my video is good enough, but I doubt it that you won't have at least one mishap. Just do it again, do it over, it'll eventually happen. And I guess that's the advice I leave you with. Be very, very thorough with what you're doing. If you feel the need, have only one Chao in this specific garden, so that he's isolated and you don't have to worry about mixing him up with other Chao. And I will see you guys next time, when this guy is growing up to become a nice little demon. See ya. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Here, all fixed. Alright, now he's had all 21 animals. I wonder about myself sometimes.